What, you couldn't read my mind?
So, what is it that makes teams work well together? We're gonna go over. We've gone over why we build teams, why we need teams. We need to figure out what it is that's key to making a team work well. First of all, you know, a team has to have a common purpose. We saw the Boys to Men. What do you think that singing group, what do you think is their common purpose?
Make music.
To make music? To make money? Okay. Hopefully it's something like to make us all feel good when we're listening to their music, right? Well, I'm pretty sure that they know what their common purpose is, right? Because they're a very effective group. I get down to Boys to Men still, and they haven't put out a CD in some years, right? But they had to have a common purpose as a group because there's 5 of them on this team, right? And they all got to come together and they got to create a song, they got to create a record, right? And so if they're coming together and they don't have the common purpose, what types of things do you think could happen to that team, to them as a team?
It'd be on like VH1, like story of the band, how it broke up. Because,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. They'll probably split up, right? We see that a lot with bands. What are some bands we've seen that split up?
In Sync.
In Sync, completely went different
Rush.
directions. What was Beyonce's?
Destiny's
Destiny's
Child.
Child, right? Now
Yeah.
it's like the Beyonce
That's
show.
a bad example. She's making better music.
Yeah, she's making better alone, so that might not be the best. Okay. But these teams also have to have clear roles and responsibilities. And so on their team, even beyond just the singers, there's also the producer, which really can be seen as kind of like the team coordinator, because that person, he or she is responsible for all the outcomes of that team. I mean, they come together, they sing, they each have their part, they each have their different tone and pitch that they sing in. But in the end, it's also the producer that's like kind of behind the scenes, who's making sure that like record labels are getting signed. Is probably making sure that each one of them is playing their role. Now, when we talk about these roles and responsibilities, it's important to note that they have to have some set norms. They have to have some guidelines, some things that they have to stick to, because they realize that they have a common purpose.